I'm here with Mr. Robert Roux. He is 95 years old, born in 1927, and was a veteran for both World War II and the Korean War. He was an airman for the Navy. World War II is known to be the bloodiest war in history. As someone who hears so much about it and sees what today is like, having no idea what it's really like to live in the past, it almost seems like an extremely made-up story for it only happening 84 years ago. But looking back at those days where you were part of fighting the biggest war the human race has seen to this day, what was the biggest lesson you learned that stuck with you today?
Well, I was, 15, 16 when I went in. I really didn't expect, different life. Going to boot camp was a big
A wake-up call?
Yeah, I went to New York for boot camp, Samson, New York. I had my first TV when I went to boot camp. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. How big was it?
About 17 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you watch on it? Do you remember any shows watching?
Oh, yeah. Westerns.
Westerns?
I used to watch Westerns a lot.
Yeah?
I love Westerns. I don't.
Do you like anything like Gunsmoke or what else?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did you ever like Walker, Texas Ranger? With
Oh,
Chuck
yeah.
Norris?
Oh, definitely. And from there, I went to back to Boston. Then we went to California by train. We had a great time on the train. Then from California, I went to Honolulu. That was a big change. There was one hotel at the beach. We went to the beach, but we didn't pay attention to anything around us. When they told us we were going to Honolulu, what I've seen on TV and all the bombing, I thought that was flat, but it wasn't flat, but...
Oh, it has beautiful mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
What'd you do in Honolulu?
Well, we weren't there long, but I ended up in the kitchen, working in the kitchen.
A lot of coconuts being served?
So, yeah, keep us busy, work the mess hall. Then we got notified we were going to leave, so we got transferred onto the just a regular ship.
Mm-hmm.
It was a small one, but the USS Terror.
How was it like going on something that big?
Oh boy, I'll tell you, coming back, boy, when the front end went down underwater, I was very nervous.
How long did it take you to like get used to the
that was a few days getting back to California. You know, when I first saw that go down and come out, when the front end disappears, it makes you nervous. And then came the day they said they were going to discharge us. The reserves, they were getting rid of all the reserves. So they asked me, you want to take the discharge here? Or do you want to go home and get it? No, I said, I'll take my discharge here. Hell, I got paid for mileage. I took my discharge there.
Looking back at your journey when serving the military during the Korean War, how did it feel being part of a war for the big reason that America really went in was to not seem soft to the communist regime?
Yeah. Oh. I didn't see no action.
Mm-hmm.
Why, I don't know. Maybe my age might have been against it. But we left in California. They took my discharge, but then again, when I re-enlisted later, I went to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville, yeah. And they were forming an storm warning. The squadron was hurricane hunters. That was good duty.
Have you ever had to be on call for any like storms?
No. Being in Florida, I didn't have to.
Did you like Florida better than Hawaii?
Oh no.
You like Hawaii, nothing could beat it?
Oh no.
How long did you serve in Jacksonville for?
4 years.
Nice.
That's very unusual. You don't stay one base very long, but I stayed there for 4 years.
Is there a time when you were serving through the war, when you first went into boot camp, do you remember the exact moment that you realized, like, oh my God, what did I do?
We were in the Fargo building in Boston, and they put us in different classes. we're getting the needles in the arms, you know, your shots. And I didn't follow the guy in front of me. I made a right turn. Why, I don't know. I got separated from all the guys that I was with. I was in with a new group of people from all different races and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared.
You were stabbed?
I was scared.
Oh my goodness.
What did I do wrong? I knew I made a turn, but it was too late. Once you make a turn, you're there. But I didn't take up smoking, though. That's one thing I never did. I never liked smoking. I never smoked. Yeah.
Are you happy that you never smoked?
I'm happy now. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was proud of it.
What made you not want to smoke? Because like during the times, especially during the 50s, 60s,
Yeah.
it was the influence to smoke was at its
The
highest.
taste I didn't like the taste.
Oh, that's good.
So I never kept it up. Nobody could believe it. Oh, hell, have one. No, no. I never took it up. So health-wise, hey, I'm lucky. I think it helped me, yeah.
My next question for you is, what was your favorite decade to live in?
You know when Obama was in president?
2008.
Yeah. His whole period. We had a good life.
You
Really had a good life.
With Obama?
Yeah. In Obama time, I don't know, everything to me was more relaxed or something like that.
He was more laid back. He was younger. It was,
Yeah,
it was
right.
nice.
You
It was
know,
a different face. It
yeah.
was something new.
Personally, that was a good time.
Do you think Obama was your favorite president?
I could almost say yes.
Who was your favorite president throughout history that you lived through?
Roosevelt.
What do you like about FDR?
I don't know. I like his mannerisms. When he talked to you, you could almost believe him, everything, you know. Back then, you could believe your president. I believe it. Maybe I was wrong, but believe me.
How did you meet your wife, Rita?
Rita? Oh, well, Rita, I had my friend down on Waterville, and one of the boys, his girlfriend lived with another group of girls right across from the old St. Francis Church. That was a boarding house. So one night, one Saturday night, they all got together, and I was included. We went to a dance in Fairfield, and they had dances there. And I was very shy. I don't know,
Well, what made Rita come out of your shell?
I don't know. They introduced me to her, and so we danced, and just talking to her. Said, would you like to go dancing again? She said, anytime you want to go, we'll go. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is easy as I thought. Oh, God. No, I was pretty shy when I was younger.
So you asked her to dance again? And
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
And then you got more
Yeah.
comfortable with her?
Yeah.
He said dance again, then he
We went
danced?
and dances, yeah.
What were some of your favorite activities that you used to do?
Oh, we had activities. You know, did you ever hear of the game Kick the Can? And did you hear that before? We used to take a can, set it in the middle of the road,
Mm-hmm.
and one person was elected to be it. We kicked the can as far as we could, and then we all run and hide behind houses and everything. And that person had to look for us. If not, someone could run in and kick the can again, and that person stays there until he gets caught. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like
no,
hide and
no,
seek
yeah.
a little bit.
I don't know, we seemed to click right off. We really did. Because she was from about the same type of family, small family. She would have us, yeah. Well, it was a small family, yeah. I had 5 brothers and 4 sisters. So,
Small family.
yeah, small family.
Could start a whole football team.
Every time we went to Greenville, we ended up with the boat for the days out.
Hmm.
We went fishing a lot. Oh, we would. Yeah. Her father made a boat out of wood.
Really?
A wooden mold, that's what we went out on. Yeah. I fall asleep most of the time because I work nights at the bakery.
Okay.
And they pick me up in the morning and we head for Greenville. But then if I get up there, I was ready to take a nap. I get in the boat, the front of the boat, and I just sit there and go to sleep. Yeah,
That's
that was fishing Moosehead. But I did man up for it later.
My last question to you, Robert. From all your years of wisdom, what do you have to say to the younger generation who are growing up in a world that has a foggy future ahead of itself?
I just tell them, wake up, face it now. Oh boy, I'll tell you. I don't think much of the future right now. So much hatred in the world. I don't know.
Well, is there something that you remember that kept you going through hard times? I mean, you're going and you helped in the World War II. That had to be a little tough.
In the hard times, yeah. Well,
You went through the Depression. I mean, you went through a lot. So, what do you have to say to the people who
Yeah.
might not have a future? Because there must have been a few times
Yeah.
during your life you didn't think you had one as well.
we used to have to take a little wagon
Mhm.
near the first of the month, every month, go up to Walnut Street School, it wasn't being used anymore, to pick up food. Every month, you go up and get your monthly ration of food. If you don't want to go through that again, pay attention. It's not pretty. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Robert.